Good morning, my friends, and welcome to episode 92 of Storytime Yoga. We're going to go live here on Instagram as well. Oh, let's turn our volume off over here. There we go. We're silent over there. And we are live on Instagram as well. Friends, good morning and welcome to episode 92 of Storytime Yoga. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga and your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. I am so happy that you're here. I see that Trina joined us on Instagram and she says, "Hey, gorgeous. Hello, my friend. We've just sent you a little wave there. It's been such a long time." All right, who else has joined us? Buenaventura has joined us over on our watch party. And I'm going to check our comments here to see if anyone is on Facebook or Instagram. All right, I'm so excited that Trina, my friend, is here today. She says, "Love how inspiring you are." Thank you, my friend, and the same to you, my friends. I will tell you now, if you're not following my friend Trina, she is out of Hamilton, Ontario. I'm in Niagara Falls, Ontario, and she runs Fit for Females in Ontario, and she is a fabulous fitness instructor and coach and business owner. So if you're not following Fit for Females, Trina Medvis, you better get following her now. She is one of my good friends. All right, friends, we're going to get started today. We are reading today The Paper Bag Princess by Robert Munsch. This is one of my favorite empowering books for women. Bubby is here and she said #live. All right, please do let us know when you're here so that we can give you a shout out. Put #live if you're watching live, #replay if you're watching the replay. And Trina says XO right back at you. All right, that's wonderful, my friend. Okay, so before we get started here, friends, as usual, I'm going to pop the links to purchase this beautiful book in the comments here, so that you can purchase the book and follow the recording later at your convenience. You can read the book along with the recording. That's always a wonderful thing, to be able to follow your own book while you're watching the story later. So I'm just popping those into the comments right now. And today I'm wearing my purple ombre Zyia leggings. Storytime Yoga is sponsored by Lindsay Costello. She is a director with Zyia Activewear, and Zyia Activewear has activewear for the entire family, mom, dad, and kids alike. I am also going to pop into the comments there the links for our Zyia Activewear and the links to find out more information about our Healthy Starts for Families program through Juice Plus. We are also sponsored by Juice Plus, and we are sponsored by Vox Life. So I'll be talking more about Vox Life and what that means. But if you'd like more information about Zyia Activewear and about Juice Plus and how healthy it is and how you can get your kids free raw foods for 4 years, then please do check out that link or get on me. All right, DM me if you need more information. So I invite you all to step back to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. I'm going to step back to my mat while we begin class. Coming to your mat, crisscross applesauce, or in Hero's Pose. Remembering that Hero's Pose is on the fronts of your legs with your bum on your heels. Sitting up nice and straight and tall, my friends. Good job, my friends. Sitting up nice and straight and tall, we're going to start with our breathing, my friends. And if you're joining us for the first time, this is our big fancy breathing ball, my dears. And as we breathe in all of that air and fill our belly full of air like a big balloon, we make this ball nice and big. And we slowly make that ball small as we slowly breathe out all of that air and deflate our stomach balloon. All right, friends, sitting up nice and straight and tall, breathing in and out. In and out, in and out. Good job, my friends. Now remembering that these shoulders are staying in neutral position. They're not hunching up as we're breathing. And we're breathing in through that nose and out through that nose or that mouth, whichever's comfortable. We're going to do one more round of that. Breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. Good job, my friends. All right. I invite you all to stay on your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor while I come forward to begin our wonderful story today. And we're going to check out who's here. We have lots of friends here now on our watch party. Mancheri has joined us. Michael Koss is here. Neil has joined us. Welcome, my friends. I hope you're all well today. I'm going to go back to my comments here and see if we missed anybody here. All right. And we've got Trina on Instagram. Okay. The Paper Bag Princess by Robert Munsch. And it's dedicated to Elizabeth. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. She was going to marry a prince named Ronald. And up here for my Instagram friends, there is Elizabeth and Ronald. Down here for my Facebook and YouTube friends, Elizabeth and Ronald. There they are. And you will see that they are a prince and a princess. So we are going to do warrior pose. Mancheri says, hi, how are you, dear? I'm wonderful today, Mancheri. Thank you for asking, and I hope that you're well too. So coming to your mat or your blanket or your piece of floor, we are going to do warrior pose and be princesses and princes. That was a mouthful, my friends, just like Elizabeth and Ronald. So we're going to put lots of room in between our legs here, friends. And I'm going to put those toes that way. And I'm going to bring these toes in a little bit because I'm going to go that way first. Okay, friends? Lots of room in between my legs. I'm going to lift up my arms and I'm going to bend this front knee. I'm going to put more room in between my legs there because I'm making sure that this knee is over my ankle, friends. And I can be up here with a little bend or I can be way down here with a bigger bend. Whichever's comfortable, just as long as we're not falling forward, okay? We are big, tall princes and princesses, just like Elizabeth and Ronald. Put your big crown on. Put that crown on your head and stand tall with this strong back leg, my friends. Good job. Now keeping those feet where they are. All we're going to do is straighten that knee and we're going to change position of our feet. Going to point those feet that way and these toes in just a little bit. I'm going to lift up those arms again and I'm going to bend this knee now. Remembering that I can be a little bent or all the way down bent, just as long as that knee is over that ankle. Strong back leg, big, strong princes and princesses. You can look right over this hand here. Good job. Miss Mel's going to look at you guys. Good job. Strong back leg. All right, coming up out of that warrior pose, my friends, coming back to our story. Okay. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all her clothes with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. Oh my goodness me. Up here for our Instagram friends, here is Prince Ronald getting carried off there. Down here for our YouTube and Facebook friends, here's Prince Ronald down here. He's getting carried off by the dragon. And here is poor Elizabeth. All her clothes were burned and her castle was burned. Oh, my dear me. All right. So we are going to pretend that we are that big dragon. I'm just going to check the comments here. Remember, do please, if you're joining us, comment. Let us know we're here and we'll give you a shout out. We are going to come and be that big fiery dragon. So I want you to get your dragon breath ready, friends. Coming down on our tummies on the floor. We're going to point those toes back behind us with straight legs. We're going to put our arms straight in front of us with our fingers pointing out. And on the count of 3, and actually, I was about to do Superman pose, but we're going to do Cobra Pose. So I'm going to move these hands back. See, Miss Mel was getting ahead of herself. I believe Superman pose is later. All right, friends, we're going to put those hands right underneath our shoulders and we're going to lift up into Cobra Pose and be a fiery dragon. All right, 1, 2, 3, straightening those elbows, looking forward, straightening those arms, bringing our chest and our waist right off the floor, getting a good stretch right down from our neck all the way down to our waist. I can feel that big stretch all the way down my front. Now, are you ready? Do you have that fiery dragon breath, my friends? 1, 2, 3. Breathe all out that fire. Breathe it out just like the dragon in our story. We're going to push back out of that pose. That's how we safely come out of Cobra Pose, my friends. Good breathing, my friends. Good dragons. All right. I wonder what happens next. Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. What a strong girl Elizabeth is. She's chasing that dragon. She's like, you're not taking my Ronald. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find that was not burnt was a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forests and horses' bones. Goodness me, look at this burnt forest Elizabeth is in. Do you see her? That is not fear in her eyes there. She is determined. She is angry that her clothes and her castle were burnt and Ronald was taken away. So she is a determined girl. There is no fear there of the dragon, and she is in the burnt forest. So we're going to come to our mat, our blanket, or a piece of floor, and we are going to be a tree in that burnt forest. So we're going to get our balance here, just lifting one leg. We're going to tripod here if balance is an issue. Otherwise, we're going to bring that foot above or below our knee. Hands to heart center to get our balance. Good job, my friends. Get that balance. And then normally we put our big giant tree branches out. But what are we going to do today? I'm going to keep my hands at heart center because we are burnt trees today. Burnt trees today. Are you nice and toasty warm? There's no leaves on our trees today, but that's okay. We're still happy. It is a beautiful day here. It's a little rainy, but I know I can see that it's going to turn out to be a beautiful, beautiful fall day once that rain clears up. How is it at your house? We're going to switch legs, lifting this leg to get our balance, tripoding here if we need to. Otherwise, bringing that foot above or below our knee, bringing our hands to heart center. Good job. And usually we put those big tree branches out, but we're going to stay here because we're burnt little trees today, but we are happy trees. Happy trees. Tell me what makes you happy in the comments. Tell me what makes you happy today, my friends. All right. Good job. Coming back to our story. We will take a look here. Jenilyn has joined us. Welcome, Jenilyn. Trina says, what is your Facebook handle? Would love to show some love. I'm so proud of all you have accomplished. Let's connect. Oh, thank you, my friend Trina. Yes, I will definitely send you a message. And we are at Breathe with Mel on Facebook. Thank you, my dear friend. All right, let's get back to our story. Finally, Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it. She took hold of the knocker and banged on the door. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, well, a princess. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I am a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow. He slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. Look at that silly dragon up here for my Instagram friends. And down here for Facebook and YouTube, there is that silly dragon who is ready. He is full of castle today, but ready to eat a princess tomorrow. All right. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. She has no fear, does she? The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, go away. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today, and I am a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow. Wait, shouted Elizabeth. Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world? Yes, said the dragon, and look how proud he is. Up here for my Instagram friends, there's Elizabeth talking to him. And look how proud this dragon is down here for my Facebook and YouTube friends. Look how proud this dragon is, and look at his feet crossing. He is actually headed. He is on his way into eagle pose. Very proud. Our friend Tamsin is here, and if Tamsin is here, I think our little friend Imogen is here as well. And you know, I've seen some pictures of my friend Imogen with some ballet outfits on. I have it on good authority that she is a good ballet dancer, and I'm hoping that she's just as good of a little yogi as she is at ballet. So, friends, coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, we are going to do eagle pose and be proud, proud dragons, just like our dragon friend. I'm actually going to move this camera back just a tiny bit, my friends. There we go. A little shake, shake. All right, that's better, my friends. So we're going to lift up that leg and get our balance again, and we're going to cross around this time, and we can tripod right here if balance is an issue once we cross around, or we can bring that foot up and wrap it around our leg, and we're going to give ourselves, right now the dragon has his arms out like this. He's crossed around, and he's got his arms out like this, and he's so proud, and we're going to go into full eagle pose and give ourselves that big, big hug and bring those arms up into eagle pose like proud, proud dragons. Why, yes, I am the fastest dragon in the world. He's proud of himself, isn't he? All right, I'm going to remember that this arm was on top because we're going to switch it next time. I'm going to put this foot down. We'll lift this foot, get our balance, and bring it around. Tripod right here if we need to. Otherwise, I'm going to bring those toes up and wrap them around. And this time, this arm was on top before, so I'm going to put this arm on top and give myself a big, big hug. All right, my friends, coming up into full eagle pose like proud, proud big dragons. Proud of everything that we accomplish and everything that we're good at. The dragon is the fastest dragon and he's proud of being good at something. All right, coming on down, my friends. Good job, my dears. Good job. Is it true, said Elizabeth, that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath? Oh, yes, said the dragon, and he took a huge deep breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 50 forests. Up here for my Instagram friends, there he is, and down here for YouTube and Facebook, there he is burning up 50 forests. And we are going to come into lion's pose, friends, and breathe that big fiery breath coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, my friends. Coming down on your knees like in hero's pose. This is hero's pose when we're on the fronts of our legs and our bum is sitting down on our knees. And what I'm going to do though is I'm going to bring my hands right down onto the floor. So my bum is still on my heels, okay? My bum is still on my heels, but now my hands are here. And my back is nice and straight. It's not curved. I'm very comfy, but this is lion's pose. And what we're going to do in this pose is we're going to take a deep breath in and we are going to roar out our biggest, biggest, biggest fiery breath. Okay, you ready, friends? 1, 2, 3, breathe in. Breathe out and roar. Roar. I think I can do better than that. I think I was counting with you guys, all right? When I count to 3, we're going to do the whole thing. I'm not going to give you any direction in between. You're going to breathe in and then roar out that breath. 1, 2, 3. Roar! I want to see that big fiery breath. Show me that big fiery breath, my friends. Good job. All right, coming back to our story, my dears. I think if Miss Avery was here with me, I could have been even louder. What do you think? I think I could have been even louder with Miss Avery here. All right. Fantastic, said Elizabeth. And the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 100 forests. Magnificent, said Elizabeth. And the dragon took another huge breath, but this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball. Look at that dragon, my friends. Look at, he is out of fiery breath. There's nothing there. It was a tiny little cloud down here for my Facebook and YouTube friends. A tiny little cloud. Please do say hello when you join us, my friends. All right, we're checking out all of our comments there. Elizabeth said, dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds? Why, yes, said the dragon, and jumped up and flew all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. He was very tired when he got back, but Elizabeth shouted, fantastic, do it again. And here Elizabeth is standing up here for my Instagram friends. And down here for YouTube and Facebook, here Elizabeth is standing and that dragon has gone all the way around the world. And now it's time for Superman pose, friends, that Miss Mel tried to do earlier. So coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, we're going to fly like the dragon. Coming down to your belly, my friends. Your legs are behind you, toes pointed out, arms in front of you, fingers pointed straight forward. And on the count of 3, we're going to lift up our legs and our arms. 1, 2, 3. Lift them up and fly. You can put them out to the side if you like. You can bend them like this, however you love to fly, but I want to see you fly. I want those legs to be up off the ground all the way up to your hips, friends. All those full legs up off the ground in that front of your front torso there. Get it up as much as you can. Get that whole chest up off the ground as much as you can. Hips and waist are the only thing that's on the ground. Keeping those legs and those arms up. I know you're shaking, my friends, but you're a fiery dragon that can fly so fast around the world. You're big and strong. Good job, my friends, and pushing yourself out of that pose. All right. Good job, my little ones. Okay. Let's see what happens next. I bet that dragon is pooped. So the dragon jumped up and flew around the whole world in just 20 seconds. When he got back, he was too tired to talk, and he lay down and went straight to sleep. And look at how he's sleeping. Up here for my Instagram friends, he's actually sleeping in boat pose, the silly guy. He is laid back in boat pose down here for my Facebook and YouTube friends. So we're going to go to sleep just like the dragon. I don't think we would ever sleep like this on our own, friends. But coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, we're going to do boat pose and sleep like the dragon is sleeping. So sitting on your bum, your knees are bent. We're going to come back on the back of our bum there. That's called our sacrum. And we're going to lift our arms and our legs up. Our knees are staying bent. And we're going to sleep like the dragon. This is how he's sleeping. I don't know how he sleeps like that, but he fell asleep like that. His whole neck and head were laid back like this. Holding that pose, my friends. I know you're wibbling and wobbling and your tummy muscles are screaming at you, but I know that you can hold it, my friends. Good job. Good dragon nap. We should name that. We should rename that from boat pose to dragon nap. What do you think? Tell me in the comments what you think, my friends. Should that be dragon nap instead of boat pose? Because he was in that pose. All right. Elizabeth whispered very softly, "Hey, dragon." The dragon didn't move at all. She lifted up the dragon's ear and put her head right inside. She shouted as loud as she could, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon was so tired, he didn't even move. There he is. Now he's on his belly and he is out cold. Maybe he just falls asleep in boat pose and then he goes on his belly. He rolls over to his belly. Oh, look who you see up here too. I want to show you this. There's the dragon out cold, but here's Ronald up there, down here for my YouTube and Facebook friends. There's Ronald up there in a high window. Elizabeth walked right over the dragon and opened the door to the cave. There was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, "Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes. Your hair is all tangled and you are wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you are dressed like a real princess." Now, I don't know about you, friends, but I think that Elizabeth is a real princess. And look at Ronald. There he is. He is scolding Elizabeth for how she looks, but I think she is a real princess. Gerald Meehan is here. Welcome, Gerald. I think she's a real princess just because of what she did. All right, we're going to come and open the door, okay? We're going to come into gate pose. This is going to be our last pose. So we're going to come kneeling on our mat or blanket or a piece of floor. I'm going to put one leg out. It doesn't matter which leg, okay? And I'll point those toes forward, and that leg is straight and strong, okay? Are you ready, friends? All right, I'm going to lift this arm up this way, and I'm going to let this arm slide down. Okay, and then I'm going to bring my arm forward like this, and I'm going to open up. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. We're going to close that gate. Arm up like this. We're going to let that arm slide down. We're getting a good stretch across here with that gate closed. And now we're going to bring it open. Good job, my friends. So I'm going to switch legs. I'm going to go on this knee and I'm going to bring this leg forward. And I'm going to close that door like this. I'm getting a good stretch right from my underarm all the way down. I'm letting this arm slide down. Getting that good stretch. And I'm bringing this arm and opening up the door or the gate, whatever you like. One more time. I'm going to stretch up like this. I'm getting a good stretch from my armpit all the way down my side, letting this arm slide down. And I'm going to bring it down and open. Good job, my friends. Good job. Whew. Who else is here? Kalena, that's Karen is here. Welcome. Neil has joined back in. Welcome, welcome. All right. Are you ready for it? This is the big finale. Ronald, said Elizabeth, your clothes are really pretty and your hair is very neat. You look like a real prince, but you are a bum. They didn't get married after all. And there's Elizabeth skipping down the road with the beautiful sun behind her. All right, friends, you know what time it is. It is time for relaxation. I'm going to move over here. Miss Avery is not behind me today. She is away with her dad this weekend, so I want you to be able to see me. But now it is time to lay down, my friends, in relaxation, and we can sit if we like as well. If we're laying down on our back, then our arms in front of us with our palms facing up right beside us. And if we're sitting, we're in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose with our hands in our laps with our palms facing up. Just let them sit gently in your lap. And taking one deep breath in and out, breathing in and out. And as you let that breath out, let those shoulders drop towards the floor or down into the floor if you're laying down. One more deep breath, breathing in and out. Good job, my friends. All right, my friends. Listening to your body, relaxing your chest and your waist. Relaxing your arms and your hands. Relaxing your legs and your feet. If you're laying down, let those feet drop off to the side. Good job, my friends. If you're sitting, going to your root, which is your bum, right where your bum is touching the floor, making sure you're not holding any tension or holding any muscles tight in your bum, just letting them go and sinking into the floor. Noticing all of the sounds around you. I can hear a clock ticking. I can hear the buzz of the refrigerator. I can hear a little buzz from my computer. There's no other sounds here today. It's quiet in my house. What other sounds are in your house? Do you hear traffic outside? Do you hear brothers or sisters playing, moms and dads talking? Just as you let those sounds in and let them go, we do the same with our thoughts. Let all those thoughts come in, acknowledge what they are, and let them go for now. Just take them and pluck them right underneath you, underneath your mat or your blanket. You don't need them right now. Now is the time to relax your entire body. Let go of those thoughts for now. And slowly and silently, I want you to repeat inside your head. Say it to yourself inside your head. I am healthy. I am strong. I am brave. Oh, did we ever see strength and bravery in our book today from Princess Elizabeth? She was so brave that she chased after that scary, fiery dragon, and she outwitted the dragon. And what outwitted, that's a big word, isn't it? And that means that she used her brain and all of her knowledge and everything she knew to trick the dragon into using up all of his fire and using up all of his energy. She used that to outwit the dragon today. She was brave. But she was also strong, my friends. She was strong in who she is and strong in knowing her value and what she's worth. She was strong in fighting that dragon with her wit, with her smarts and her brain. But she was also strong in standing up to Ronald, who didn't value her, didn't value what she was worth and value her strength. He judged her based on what she looked like, not on who she was. So many big lessons in this book today. So I want you to take the knowing that you have the choice to be strong or not. You have the choice to be brave or not. And you have the choice to value people for and see them for who they are, not what they look like. Those are three big, big choices that you have. I want you to take the knowing that you have those choices and put that deep inside your head, my friends. And I want you to take that wonderful feeling that happens inside of you, that happy, happy feeling. Sometimes you feel that in your tummy. Sometimes you feel that in your heart. But I want you to take that happy feeling of what it feels like when we're strong and what it feels like when we're brave and what it feels like when not only people see us for who we are, but when we see other people for who they are and not what they look like. I want you to take all of those happy feelings and I want you to put those deep inside your heart. And then I want you to take that knowing and that happy feeling inside your heart, and I want you to send that out to everybody around you and let everyone around you know that they have the same choices and they can have the same feelings to be strong, to be brave, and to see people for who they are and not what they look like. All right, friends. Now, I want you to send that to everybody. Send that to mom and dad. Send that to brothers and sisters, out to your neighbors, your teachers, your friends, all of your friends everywhere, at school, at extracurricular activities, and all of the helpers out there. Send that to everyone. And when you're done that, bring that back in and place it deep inside your head and your heart again, okay? Always remembering that you have those choices and remembering the happy, happy feeling that it feels inside our tummy and our heart when we make the choice to be strong, to be brave, and to see people for who they really are inside and not what they look like. All right, my friends. And once we have that deep inside of us, if you're laying down, now I want you to take one deep breath, keeping your eyes closed, roll to one side, and just staying there for a moment. If you're sitting down, keeping those eyes closed, just start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, staying there for a moment. And when you're ready, come on up sitting and join me on my mat. Good job, my friends. Sitting up nice and straight and tall in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. Bringing those hands to heart center. Good job, my little friends. Hands to heart center. And we'll end class with Namaste. I feel good in every way. The goodness in me sees the goodness in all of you. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining us for episode 92 of Storytime Yoga. What a wonderful episode this has been. This is one of my favorite books. We learned so many good lessons in The Paper Bag Princess. I hope that you do follow those links and purchase your own copy of The Paper Bag Princess. Neil says, thank you for your piece. Thank you, Neil. You're very welcome. Please do continue to join in. Watch out for our announcements about our upcoming special in November. It's going to be the first ever live interactive Zoom Storytime Yoga. So please do watch for those announcements. And I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for joining me. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga. Thank you, my friends.